Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. The second reading I'm doing today, I did a very short one, look at the Queen's health. Do go and look at it if you are interested. And now, change of pace, change of tune, change of energy. We're back with Prince Harry, the relentless litigator. I want to say vexatious, try and say that word after a long day. Vexatious litigator, in my opinion, and possibly in the opinion of some of the courts in the UK, the people on the receiving end, and of course associated newspapers, because it is the old bête noire of Harry and Meghan that is yet again in their sights, well, in Prince Harry's sights in this case. And this is all about the judicial review proceedings he's bringing about against the Home Office and their decision to remove his police protection while he's in the UK. Not important, doesn't warrant it. Other people more important. He wants to keep the proceedings secret. The associated newspapers, of course, the Daily Mail, the Daily Fail, as Meghan likes to call it. The Daily Mail revealed that he was trying to keep the proceedings secret. The Home Office was having none of it, costing enormous amounts to go through the papers and decide what was needed to be secret and what didn't need to be secret. And then, of course, there's the fact that Harry allegedly lied about his offer to pay for his own police protection. That offer was only made very late in the day, just before the newspapers apparently broke the story. And so, of course, Meghan Markle lied in her case against associated newspapers, and she got away with it. So it seems Prince Harry is fairly confident that he's going to be able to do the same thing in his judicial review proceedings, and has the cheek, in my opinion, and this is all in my opinion, has the cheek to actually sue for libel the newspaper group that now is actually doing its work, again, in my opinion, and not letting the Harkles, lies, PR, deceptions, half-truths, mistruths, manipulations, not letting them get away with any of that. Finally, doing their work instead of printing all the paid puff pieces that they were printing in the beginning when Meghan Markle burst on the scene in those wellies of hers and the wax jacket with her free food or whatever it was, huge shopping bag, pacing up and down, up and down, up and down outside the Daily Mail offices in London. Look at me, aren't I woke, aren't I clever, take my photo. This is how people in London dress. No, not. Anyway, enough of that. A little bit of a rant. I have brought out my Dayglow yellow cards, the Shadowlands Tarot for this reading. It's been sitting quietly in its box for a while, this deck, but decided to come out and play. It's a shadow deck, and just so you know what we're dealing with, we're dealing with the Shadowland Tarot, and because of course we are dealing with Prince Harry and his very strange fixation with newspapers and the things that they print about him which he cannot seem to accept are possibly true. Very interesting. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not going to analyze it. I'm just doing a tarot reading for entertainment purposes. And I'm doing a Celtic cross with the Shadowland Tarot today to see what is going on. What possessed Prince Harry to bring yet another lawsuit in the UK? Are they that desperate for money? Is he that deluded? Does he really believe that the Daily Mail has it in for him? Well, what a surprise as the underlying energy, the Queen of Wands. Now we know who is at the root of it all. It is our Megs, the fire sign woman, the Leo in her case, the Queen of Wands, the drama queen, the person who has just emerged victorious in her own court case, although she only got nominal damages, £1, and a donation to charity, which has never been revealed. The amount has never been revealed. And she was, of course, exposed as having lied in her court papers, as having collaborated with Omid Scobie in Finding Freedom. It didn't look good. None of it looked good. But anyway, there she is, the Queen of Wands. She's behind it all. She's the motivating force in this. Let's see the heart of the matter, the current situation for Prince Harry. Why does he need to do this? Death. Death in reverse. One shouldn't laugh when one sees cards like this. But of course, death is all about change. It's all about bad endings. It's all about purging. It's the Scorpio card. It's getting rid of things that no longer serve you, going through that deep transformative process and emerging after quite a traumatic experience, completely changed. But the death card is in the reverse, not changing, not letting go of things, not allowing things to end, clinging on to a narrative, being stuck, being stagnant. The Harkles really are hell-bent on suing the press. They really are hell-bent on trying to control the narrative. They really are hell-bent on making the press pay for their sins, and their sins include, of course, in Harry and Meghan's minds, killing Princess Diana. I'm not going to put that in pretty words. That is what Harry and Meghan think. I do think. And so there it is, death card in reverse, stuck in that narrative and not learning lessons, not moving on from things, wallowing in things really with that death card in reverse. And the challenge for them, for Prince Harry, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. For me, this 2 of Pentacles is always about deals, about money deals, trying to stretch those pentacles. You've only got 2 pentacles and you've got to balance and juggle them precariously and make wise decisions about where you put your focus, your assets and your energy, and who you might possibly be able to do deals with, who you might not be able to do deals with, juggling things, balancing things, prioritizing things, but also making money deals with people. It's in the reverse. Deals are coming unstuck. He's overwhelmed, I think, with financial worry. He's overwhelmed with all kinds of hard, real-world decisions that he's having to make that he's never in his life made. Other people made these decisions for him. They dealt with his money. They put deals together for him. If it was charitable deals, they put them together. He had huge teams around him, very efficient teams, and propped him up. All fallen away, and he really is overwhelmed. He really is stretched financially, stretched mentally. Not much to stretch there, as we all think. But anyway, what little is up there is being stretched. It's painful. My head actually hurts when I think about how those few brain cells are being torn apart with this worry and this difficulty in trying to keep these deals going and trying to make money, trying to pacify people who have a vested interest in the Harkles partners, choose our partnerships, choices, that kind of thing. So a lot is going on with that 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and none of it good. Let's see. What is his motive? What's hidden? What's going on behind the scenes? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? And we get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. His luck has run out. Absolutely, the Wheel of Fortune. When it's upright, it's good times. It's Jupiter. It's Father Christmas. It's winning the lottery. It's nothing goes wrong. You're in this sort of golden moment, and everything is just wonderful. It's in the reverse. Their luck has run out. Nothing is working. And probably also things feel like it's all bad timing. And of course, the dread disease that I dare not say, because then it takes hours to process these videos. The dread disease happened just as they set off to find their freedom, and the dread disease derailed everything. Quite interesting that the universe decided to stick a spanner in the wheel here with the dread disease. And so I think he feels that it's all very unfair. Nothing is going, everything is going against them. Nothing is going for them. It's major arcana. And we've got death in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is big stuff, big problems in Montecito. And so what is his focus? What is his goal with this? What does he want to accomplish? And we get the Magician in reverse. It's a tricky card, the Magician, at the best of times. It is manipulation, manifesting, making things happen, creating things out of nothing. All the tricks in the book there, the magic, the book of magic, the spells, all the resources, the pentacles, the wands, the swords, the cups, everything available to the Magician to manifest something. But when it's in the reverse, it's manipulative. It's trickster energy. It's a little bit dirty. It's a little bit naughty. It's a little bit dark, untrustworthy. He wants to manipulate, allegedly, tarot reading, entertainment purposes. He wants to manipulate public opinion. He wants to influence us. He wants to manipulate court proceedings, I think. They seem to have successfully done that in the past, Harry and Meghan. So why not again? Particularly if they feel that the odds are against them now in life and they need money and they need a win. And even if they achieve this win by somewhat dubious means, that is the Magician, another major arcana. We've got big cards coming out here. Her sitting under it all, been there, done that with Associated Newspapers, now has, it's your turn. And you can win £1 too. So, what's led up to this decision to sue yet again? Ace of Cups in reverse, very upset. He is so upset. Just really devastated that this was all revealed in the newspapers, and yet again he's been made to look bad and he can't bear it. A bit of a tantrum energy with that Ace of Cups, quite honestly. Not a usual energy for the Ace of Cups. It's emotions, but being completely over the top, being out of control emotions, just literally not being able to control your emotions, being swept away by whatever it is you're feeling, rage, depression, sorrow, grief, whatever it is. And I think really it is this insane loathing of Associated Newspapers, but all the press in general, and especially the tabloids, paparazzi, even though they don't seem to mind Backgrid in Santa Barbara. Yeah, so I think it's that emotion, that loss, that ancient wound that has never healed, despite all the counselling, all the therapy, all the tapping, all the Oprah interviews, all of the rest of it, hasn't healed that wound. It's all the press's fault. And so I think he really, really was devastated when the Daily Mail came out with those articles saying, actually, Prince Harry wanted this all to be kept secret. Actually, he only offered to pay at the very last moment when we were about to reveal this. So, didn't like it one bit. Feels that they are out to get him. And it's not fair, and it's terribly upsetting. They're out to get him just like they got his mother. So what's happening next in the court case? Next steps? How's it going to be going? Temperance in reverse, another major arcana, another one that you don't want to see in reverse, because the Temperance card, when it's in the reverse, is the devil. This is really out of control energy. It's actually quite frightening. I'm trying to keep this reading light, but there are some scary cards coming out here. We've got scary energy out in the world right now, with what's going on in the east of Europe. I dare not even say those words because it'll be hours of processing if I'm lucky. But Temperance card in reverse, things are out of balance, out of control. Things are just... Really, Temperance is about patience, is about balance, is about moderation. So in the reverse, and none of that. There is going to be haste, there is going to be impatience, there is going to be temper tantrums. Things aren't going to be healed. The voice of reason, if anyone dares to speak sense to Prince Harry, not going to hear it, not going to listen. He's going to completely swept up in this idea of his own the rightness of his case, of his cause, and nobody is going to be able to convince him otherwise, which is rather terrifying. So his attitude to the Daily Mail, Associated Newspapers, which is the parent group that owns the Daily Mail, what's his attitude to that particular newspaper? And the Lovers in reverse, he feels that it is breaking his relationship up. Certainly, in a very basic sense, he doesn't want to be partnered with the Daily Mail. He feels that if ever they were on his side, if ever they were good to him, if they gave him good press in the past, that's over. It's the breakup card, the Lovers. When it's in reverse, the breakup card, the little balloon, the heart has burst or been let go, floated off into the sky, and the relationship is over, the little love affair. I think that he did get good press, didn't realize it was good press. So that's one interpretation of the Lovers in reverse. But of course, another interpretation is that there is possibly trouble in paradise in Montecito with the Queen of Wands, who has get out there and sue. We can't be seen to look bad. We need that security. If I don't have that security, then it's over. You can't protect me. What happened to your mother will happen to me, and I'm going to have to take myself somewhere else and look after myself, and you're going to have failed as a husband. And I do genuinely feel that coming through, that kind of dialogue or monologue, that he is being beaten with and threatened with and manipulated with. We've already got the Magician in reverse here, manipulation energy. Now we've got the Lovers in reverse. And there is real trouble there for Prince Harry. So what pressure is he under as if the Lovers in reverse isn't enough? And there it is again. Same message. Two of Cups in reverse, a breakup card. It's over. It's over for him. If he does not get this right, if he doesn't win this court case, if he doesn't convince everybody in the UK that he is very important in the line of succession, just one plane crash away from being crowned King Harry, and they all need to take him very seriously. They need to pay for his security so that Meghan and the children can go to the UK and feel safe and not feel that they're going to die a horrible death. And it's going to ruin his marriage. It's going to ruin his relationship if this doesn't work out. There it is. Lovers in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. Not often those two cards come out next to each other like that. The tarot really wants to, and the dog is barking, the deaf dog. The universe really wants to drum this message in and say it is really all about the Queen of Wands. It's all about the marriage. It is all about her. So, excuse me, I'm losing my voice now. Hopes and fears, Prince Harry's hopes and fears in bringing this court case, Queen of Cups. He is trying to woo her back with this. Of course, make her sweet, make her love him again, make her nice and kind and just like mummy. And Queen of Cups, of course, is the Diana card. There it is. Going to be singing, going to be all soothing and lovely, and it's all going to be peace and quiet and in the home again. And it's all going to be wonderful. That's what he hopes. How's it going to go? The outcome of this court case. And we get the High Priestess in reverse. That doesn't bode well for Prince Harry because it's about secrets coming out. Secrets you don't want to come out. However much you might try, we've got the Magician over here in reverse. This is a very interesting reading. Some major cards have come out in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. So however much manipulation there is intended to be here with manipulating legal proceedings and public opinion, High Priestess in reverse, not going to work. Secrets are going to come out. The little witch there in this card, I wonder who that is, with her book of spells, and her broomstick, and her little antlers on, trying to communicate with nature and nature spirits and all the rest of it, and her little red shoes upside down, and trickery coming out, secrets coming out, stuff being exposed. It's silence, the High Priestess. It's all about silence. It's about mysteries, really. And when it's in the reverse, it can be deepest silence, ice cold silence. But we're talking about a court case here. We're talking about legal proceedings that were supposed to be secret, but already have been exposed. So no, this High Priestess card is about those secrets coming out that Prince Harry does not want to come out. What may come out? Where are the children? Where are Harry and Meghan actually living? Do they live together as man and wife? All of those secrets. The fact that Prince Harry allegedly has been back to the UK on several occasions without his wife and his children and with no problem whatsoever, sneaking in and out. Many secrets could be revealed with this court case. Very silly. I'm surprised the Fool hasn't come out. But anyway, we'll be reading it again on this again in future, I am sure. Sense is not going to prevail with that Temperance card in reverse. So we're in it. He's in it. And Home Office looks like it's not going to mess around in the judicial review proceedings. And we know that Associated Newspapers didn't mess around with Meghan and her court case. So, good luck, Prince Harry. You're really going to need it. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse there. So fortune is really not on your side right now. That's the reading. Good luck to all of you out there. Dangerous times we're in on this planet right now. Stay safe. and I'll see you tomorrow.